everybody, and welcome to Royal Farms Arena as we are ready for stop number 2 of Arena Championship Series number 1, season number 1 of Who's Ready for Beam Monster Jam. Great to have you all. We are back for day 2 in a row. We've gotten to get 2 shows in here back-to-back days. Very, very excited about that, and I am thrilled to be bringing it all to you here today. Here we are in the game. Got to give our little check, make sure everything works, make sure the live stream is live streaming, and then that's about it. We'll make sure everything's good and cooking. So how's everybody doing on this fine Saturday? Why is this not showing up for me? Hold on. Making sure this is still working because it's not popping up on my screen. Why is it not popping up? Getting no chat, getting no nothing, which leads me to think that it's not even live. Why is it not doing anything? It's not doing anything. Where's my stream? Okay, well, people are here. I wish I could see it. Hello? It's not showing up. What's going on? What in the world is happening?
Hello,
Okay. It's showing up there on desktop, but it's not showing up on my phone, which is not going to help me because I need to have it on my phone. OBS is being weird today. I don't know why, but it is. Okay, we've got it now. Sorry for the delay, everybody. OBS and YouTube is being stupid. So, it is great to have you all here. And let's now get into it. I also have to put it on the game, don't I? There we go. All right. So, here we are. Ready for stop number 2 of this arena series. Stop 1 was a good one. You guys seemed to enjoy it. The arenas are tough. Today we are in Royal Farms Arena in Baltimore, Maryland. This is a very tight venue here. It's going to be tight conditions for stop number 2 of this series, as these drivers will try and maneuver their way to an overall event championship. Give you guys an update on where things stand right now because it's been a while. Gravedigger leads this series with 24 points. Barely Tame is in 2nd. Iron Man is in 3rd. Earthshaker 4th. Bounty Hunter 5th. Rockwell Red 6th. Hotsy 7th. And Monster Mutt Rottweiler 8th. Monster Mutt Rottweiler has a 5-point deficit to try and make up here. Also, just to remind you guys, the bottom 4 drivers on this series are kicked off of touring altogether. The top 2 will go to the World Finals, and number 3 and 4 will remain on this series. Yes, YouTube is being dumb. Very common YouTube problem. There we go. My microphone's also being dumb, but that's okay. So now I promised in the first stop of the arena series that I was going to do one stop of the regular timed racing, or the regular head-to-head racing, the Chicago style, to see how it does, and so that is what we are going to do today. So today's timed racing, which is the first of the 4 competitions, will be timed on the regular Chicago style racing track. So let's see how it goes with Monster Mutt Rottweiler kicking things off. Not an easy track to maneuver. He's handling it pretty well, though, I might add. And he gets an 11.25. So, Monster Mutt Rottweiler, I did a couple practice passes in another truck, but I gotta say, an 11.25 is pretty good. The racing order will be reverse of how they're currently placed on the series, which means that our next competitor out is Hotsy. Big fan of the Hotsy truck. Hotsy, I think he might have... He came close to winning a competition last time. He's ready to go. It is just so tight in here. You're going to have to bear with the wall hits, because not much I can do. It's a 12.63 for Hotsy. Not very good. My back keeps needing to crack, but it won't. Every time I lean over here, it hurts. Damn it. Who's next? Rockwell Red. If I could type it right, that'd be great. Yeah, Rockwell Red. Rockwell Red, third place on the series right now. Let's see if he can have a good racing pass. $11.13. That's pretty good. That's first place. I'm sure he'll be thrilled about that. If you can get into the 10s, you're probably going to have a good top spot here. We'll see if anyone can manage that. Our next competitor will be the Bounty Hunter, ready to come out here and tear it up. He's off. Now, some trucks' first gears are a little bit different, and that'll help them. Bounty Hunter, one of them, and he got a 10.46. Don't mind the wall hits. I have to kind of just stab the throttle at the finish line so that I can turn the stopwatch off. I can't really pay attention to where I'm going, so ignore any wall hits after the finish line. Not much I can do about that. It's in order to keep the times accurate. So Bounty Hunter, just ignore the wall hits in general. Bounty Hunter has first place with a very good time. At 10.46. I said if anyone get into the 10s, you'll probably have a really good time to beat, and I think it's going to be tough to beat that. Your next competitor will be Earthshaker. We're getting into the top 4 on this series here. All right, an 11.47 for Earthshaker. That is 4th place right now. Tight racing. I gotta say, it's very tight. I mean, everyone's kind of got their own approach out here, but Earthshaker had a pretty good pass, but just not quite enough. Iron Man will be next. Now, I think Iron Man might have a bit of an advantage on this track because of the size difference of this truck. This Iron Man's a little smaller than the rest. So maybe that'll work in his favor. We'll find out. All right, he's up to the line. He is off. He had real trouble in racing in the first stop. But he got an 11.1 here. That's 2nd place. So Iron Man barely getting that number 2 spot. 11.10. 0.03 of a second faster than Rockwell Red. I'm sure he is thrilled about that. Obviously, going in reverse order of how they are in the series, these guys that are coming out now are going to really try and put down the hammer and get off to a big lead on the series. Those drivers that came out first really needed to put on good numbers, or else they were going to be in a pretty bad spot. So that'll bring out the Barely Tame. We'll see if this truck can get it done. Barely Tame. Second place on the series right now, which kind of surprised a lot of people in the first stop. I don't think many were expecting that to happen. Alright. He is up to the line. He has the green. Going a little wide there. You got to be really careful. Got an 11.74, which is not great. That's actually second to last right now. So Barely Tame tried to get it done, but couldn't. Too bad, and that'll leave us down to our final competitor, which is the Gravedigger. We'll see if Gravedigger can pull it out. We've had a lot of people have different approaches on this track, but he is your final racer trying to beat that 10.46 that Bounty Hunter put out. Gravedigger, your current leader on this series, trying to win the first of the 4 competitions today. His time is off. And he will not. It is an 11.41, which is 5th in this competition. So, I gotta say, this form of racing definitely led to a more randomized result, as Bounty Hunter wins it with a 10.46. Easily was the best pass of the day. Iron Man got 2nd. Rockwell Red got 3rd. Rottweiler got 4th, who came out first, so good for him. Gravedigger 5th. Earthshaker 6th. Barely Tame 7th. And Hotsy 8th. So, you're 1, 2, and 3 on this series. Or you're 1, 2, and 4 on this series. Placed 5, 6, and 7. So a little bit of a shakeup in the points. Obviously, the arenas, there's more points up for grabs, so anything can happen throughout the rest of the day. But for those guys, they really need to have a better second portion of today's event. So that'll get us into the second competition today, which is going to be the two-wheel skills competition. And you guys are going to be the judges of that. For those of you who are here in the live chat, make sure you are paying close attention, because they're going to get 2 moves to do anything they want on 2 wheels. You guys are judging it in the comments from 1 to 10. If you're watching this after the live stream, well, you got to just kind of put those notifications on. Make sure you're here to participate when the next live happens, as they happen at random times. I do them when I'm free, and you guys get a chance to participate. It's a great way for you guys to engage in all of the action. So, our first competitor here in the two-wheel skills challenge will be Hotsy, as he is going to try and take home some points. Hotsy is currently in second to last on the series. And again, they will get 2 moves. And in the two-wheel skills competition, there will be... I don't know. You guys let me know right now. Can I do a poll? I don't think I can do a poll. Can I? No. Let me know in the comments. DV, the winner of racing was Bounty Hunter. So let me know in the comments, should we allow sky wheelies in two-wheel skills, even though I am doing a sky wheelie competition? Just yes or no. You don't have to say yes to sky, just say yes or no in the comments, and that'll help determine this. Because I mean, I don't really care one way or the other, so if you guys have a preference, then, you know, I was just trying to go based off Monster Jam rules in the first show, so... Alright, we've got 3 no's to 1 yes right now. 4 no's to 1 yes. Oh boy. Alright. I think that settles it. So, no sky wheelies. Banned! Sky wheelies have been banned. So that means that Hotsy's gonna have to do some two-wheel moves. Alright. Here comes Hotsy. Oh, nice one move for Hotsy there. Kurt Kramer and Hotsy. All right, Kurt. Heck yeah. Very nice. That is it for Hotsy, and that is the end of his run. Let's see those scores in the comments from 1 to 10. Come on, get them in there. Get them in there. Jimmy Sweep. Actually, it's Austin Minton's bounty hunter, not Jimmy Creton's. All right. Scores are closed. Let's see the numbers. You guys gave a nice wide variety. Cool Ice kind of didn't get the idea. He gave a 10.8.9. That's a little high and out of the scoring range. But all the scores in there, it's an 8.6 for Hotsy. So pretty good number to start things off. Will lead us up to Barely Tame. Let's see what he does. Oh, nice little nose flick. All right. Kill the fan with the hood. Heck yeah. Big fan of that. So that was move number 1. Oh my, kind of losing control here. Oh boy! Well, he saved it on the wall. So that's interesting. That's going to do it, though. Get those scores in for Barely Tame. Now we get our first look at the pits for this event. As there are, in fact, pits for the trucks that have broken pieces on them. Barely Tame always has those problems. There you go. There's your pits, and there's Barely Tame. Which means our next truck is going to have to... What happened to having multiple trucks spawned? Yeah, the frames were dropping just enough that I didn't really want to... overdo it. I'd rather the video look, or the picture look clear. So... That's why I was like, listen, let's, we'll just do it this way. There's nothing wrong with it. Who won the series in real life? I don't know. This isn't a real life series. So... Alright. We're going to close them scores down. The score for Barely Tame, little interesting here. It is an 8 flat. So, you guys were not loving that as much as you liked Hotsy. So, Hotsy is your current leader. Earthshaker's up next, and we'll see how he does here on the floor. Earthshaker, always a very good two-wheel skills competitor. We'll see how he does here today. Had a bit of a low racing number. Oh, that comboed. That is still one move. Still one move. That was all one combination there. It was all momentum on that bounce. So that does count. It was close. Very close. I just watched the replay again myself. Oh, no! Oh, I lost it right there. That is it for Earthshaker. Let's see the scores. The independent knockoff, Coldsy. I love how you say the independent knockoff as if Hotsy's a Feld truck. Too bad. Too bad out of the Earthshaker. I had higher hopes. Man, back when Colton Eichelberger used to drive this truck, that's crazy. Alright, scores are coming in for the Earthshaker. That first move might help him out in the scores. Gonna close him. Make sure you get him in quick. You don't want to miss out. Alright, score for Earthshaker is an 8.7. That is your new leader in this competition. So that second move didn't kill him that much. That'll bring out the Gravedigger. We'll see if the black and green wrecking machine can do something crazy today. Oh, got a little bit up on the wall there, but that's all right. No harm, no foul. Maybe a little? Oh, it's the body. Hold on. I was like, why is this truck feeling like it's about to explode? Because it is. Come on. Yeah, that's better. All right. Ready for move number 2 here. Just have to get lined up. Can't be having body parts getting in the way there. Wow, not a very good second move there at a Gravedigger. That doesn't count. So unfortunately, that is it. Off to a slow start tonight. He's going to need to pick it up in the second half of the competition. Let's see those scores. I also want to see West in stadiums. So Gravedigger might be getting a low number here with looking at these initial scores. All right, scores are closed. The score for Gravedigger is 7.0. That is last place. Yes, Who Man, I saw that Bailey Circuit won Freestyle, and I gotta say, after seeing that truck compete now, because obviously it's going to look a little different in competition than it does when you first see it unveiled, I can say for sure Bailey Circuit is the ugliest truck I've ever seen in my life. Get that thing out of here. Ugliest truck ever. So stupid. It looks even worse. It looks worse in the event than it did in the unveiling, which is really tough to do. So, yeah, they're screwed. Cooked. Monster Jam is cooked. What competition are we in? Two-wheel skills. Baby. And here is the Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Oh, man. Had a move in mind, and it didn't work very well. So that's move number 1 for the Rottweiler. Let's see move number 2. Alright, that is it for the Rottweiler. Unfortunate, but the end. He said, no, you are worse. What happened to the unicorn truck from back in the day at Anaheim? I have no idea what you're talking about. Tough break for the Rottweiler. That'll bring up the Rockwell Red. Let's see if he can get something done. Did Rottweiler forget it was two-wheel skills? No. The Racehorse chassis are really tough to drive. So, I figure, you know, changing it up a little bit, but I know the truck's not going to be easy to do. Alright. Well, Rottweiler is not going to get a good number here. It's a 4.1. Battlecorn, what a truck. Alright, here comes the Rockwell Red. Let's see what he does. Oh, well that wasn't very good. Ooh, I just cleared that. Barely. He's got one move to go. Gonna try a bicycle. Alright, well. Oh, he popped it into a wheelie afterwards. Well, Rockwell Red did everything he could there to make something happen on move number 2. I gotta give him props for that. That's the end of his run. Yeah, racehorses are pretty annoying, but that's okay. We do what we can. Iron Man will be next. Shout out Ozzy Osbourne. Rest in peace. Ripperoni. Alright, you guys getting them scores in. I think that's enough to close it right there. Let's see what you guys thought. So, all the scores are in. A lot of numbers across the board here. It is a wow. 8.15 for Rockwell. That'll bring out Iron Man. See how Iron Man will do. Here he goes. Oh my, overcooked it a little bit. Oh no! Flipped it over! Wow, well that wasn't how he wanted to go out. That's too bad. Gotta get that truck flipped back on all fours. Oh my gosh, look at all the contact points. Nothing wrong with the truck though. I don't think these trucks can break, so I can just kinda, I don't have to keep it out back. That is it for Iron Man, unfortunately. Second place in racing and nothing more in two-wheel. So your score to beat still the 8.7 out of Earthshaker. Okay, the truck's not even on. How do you make the light go on? I put it to the left bumper on my controller. Not left bumper, sorry. Left... The L2. No, L3. It's L3. Alright, scores are closed. Not a great run there from the Iron Man. Got a lot of scores across the board as a 5.6. Still above the Rottweiler, but a couple of those drivers who are at the top of the series are not in good spots right now. And that brings up Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter looking for a good day today. Again, this is Austin Minton. Oh my, broke the 4-link bar. What the heck happened there? Well, that wasn't good. I tried to do something cool and that backfired pretty miserably. I think I could still pull off my next move, though. Oh no, I hit the wrong gear. Oh dear. Well, that is it for Bounty Hunter. He is done and on his lid. Tough break. No, I use a PS5 controller. DV asking if it was if it's going to be an Austin sweep. I don't think so. Well, we'll see what you guys thought with the scores. We'll get our next truck out for the next competition. Actually, well, we don't know for sure because it's reverse order of how this competition went. Ah, well, I'm glad, Rob. Good to have you here. This is, in fact, Baltimore. Thank you all that are scoring. You guys are great. Adding in all the action. We still got 2 competitions left to go. Scores are closed. It is a 6.7 for Bounty Hunter, which puts him in 6th. And with 2 competitions to go, he's going to have to make up for it. We are at the halfway point of the event, which means it is time for Sky Wheelies. Now, Sky Wheelies is one of my favorite competitions, if not my favorite, because I love the ability to just get vertical. You guys seem to love it. It's a really, really fun competition. I always seem to find ways to keep it exciting, but it's only one move. They get one Sky Wheelie, and that is it. So Monster Mutt Rottweiler is up first. Make sure you guys are paying attention. You got to make sure you give a good score here. On a scale of 1 to 10, let's see the Rottweiler. All right. Get those ears flapping about, and that is it for the Rottweiler. Again, the Sky Wheelie order will be a reverse of how they placed in 2 weeks. Who won 2-wheel skills? Earthshaker. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. Earthshaker was your 2-wheel skills winner with an 8.7. Hotsy got second with an 8.6. Had a pretty consistent run coming out first and actually did very well. So, Earthshaker was your winner there. We've now had Bounty Hunter and Earthshaker taking home wins. All right, scores are closed. You guys are great. You guys are loving scoring Sky Wheelies because it's quick and easy. I love it. Ah, Steppen James and Cohen Strong, you guys got to be a little bit quicker than that. Got to get in there faster. All right, the score for Rottweiler is a 7.5 to start things off. That brings up the Iron Man. All right. He's getting himself lined up and ready. Not a lot of run up here. All right. That was pretty good. That's his sky wheelie run. Let's see the score. Next competitor will be Bounty Hunter, who had a little time to get it fixed. All right, I love it. You guys are rapid fire with these scores. We got our first close X of the day. All right, scores are in. It is an 8.3. That is your new leader for Iron Man. That'll bring out the Bounty Hunter, who had the racing win tonight. Oh yeah, nice air on it, vertical. Got a little tap to the wall, but that's all right. Solid showing for Bounty Hunter. Let's see what you guys thought. First close X of the day. Everyone loves it. You guys live for the close X's. Oh no, Gravedigger's already out there. All right, I forgot. I can still remove it. Current. And there we go. All right, cool. It's okay. Now that is, in fact, a 90-degree angle. All right, make sure you're getting those scores in. Ah, some people got ads. Okay. Now it happens. All right, scores are in. The score for... Who just went? Bounty Hunter. The score for Bounty Hunter. 9.22. That is your new leader with a big number. You guys love this competition, I can just tell. You love it just as much as me. Next competitor is coming all the way from the back. It's Gravedigger. Let's see if he can have a good one. He's had a bit of a slow start to the day. He's going to need a big sky wheelie here. All right, and a little pass vertical from Gravedigger that time. Let's see what you guys thought of that run. Score it. Might be a little behind due to time zones. I don't know what that means. The the stream should still be at the same delayed time for everybody. A little rock crawling there, never hurt anybody. All right. Oh, our next truck will be barely tame. That's great. All right, you guys are getting in them Gravedigger scores while you do that. I'm going to get barely tame onto the track. All right. Scores are closed. The score is an 8.49 for Gravedigger. That is second place. He needed to get a good number. We'll see if that's good enough. Second out of the first four. So here comes Barely Tame. Lining up for the tires. No one else has done that today. Gonna use the wall as a bit of a... Whoa! Very high up there. Alright. That worked pretty well. I forgot that I could go out this way. Oh my gosh, stop. Hey, Life Changer. Good to see you. All right. It's a big score here. Very big score. Can I type Rockwell right today? What am I doing? I'm an idiot. All right, the scores are in. You guys gave a lot of scores for that one. And the score for Barely Tame is a 9.2. It is not enough. That is second place. Bounty Hunters 9.22 is going to remain your leader. You guys gave a lot of numbers there, and you were a little all across the board there, pretty high on that run from Barely Tame, but I saw a lot more consistency in the Bounty Hunter scores. Sorry to hear about that, Life Changer. Hopefully that doesn't look trash. Here comes Rockwell Red. Didn't get as much height as he would have liked there, so we'll see what you guys thought. Hotsy will be next. Oh. Ooh, ads. Good time for an ad. Good time for an ad, for sure. Alright, closed. Ooh, man, you just got your score in there. Alright. The score for Rockwell Red, 8.31. And that barely edges out Iron Man, so that'll put him in 4th place. Coldsy. Here comes Coldsy. Hotsy finished 2nd in 2-wheel, hoping to have a good sky wheelie run. Oh dear. Over goes Hotsy. Oh yeah. Coldsy going crazy. I don't know, this is a sky wheelie competition, so judge accordingly to what you'd think. Deevy said, what was that? That was Hotsy. Oh, you guys are funny. Well, I was intrigued to see the scores. Who-Man gave it a 9.8, which is pretty on brand, but everything else is kind of falling in line as I had expected. I gotta turn off Hotsy. What am I doing? There we go. Alright, scores are closed, and unfortunately Who-Man's big number is not going to help out the Hotsy here. It's a 3.7, which will place him in last by a long shot, which will bring out Earthshaker. But at least Hotsy got a cool wow moment out of it. Earthshaker getting nice and vertical on that. Alright. Well, that is it for Earthshaker. Will it be enough to win it? He's got to beat a 9.22, so let's find out. A shake sure. All right. All right, everybody. Scores are going to be closed. Actually, hold on. I should have done it that way. All right. Getting them scores in. Let's see. The score for Earthshaker is 8.72. That is going to place Earthshaker in third place. So not a bad day there. But your winner in this competition is Bounty Hunter. Austin Minton takes home his second win of the day, which is a pretty big deal. I'm sure he is thrilled about that. He's off to a nice start going into the final competition of the night. Are we going to do the random card before freestyle? You're darn right we are. I'm glad you said it because I totally forgot. Let's see. Let's see here. Sure. We'll have a little fun. How many gears does this thing have? 3? All right. Shout out to you for reminding me of this, as I totally forgot. Giving you a taste of the freestyle track. Ooh! Now this truck could probably handle a lot of hard hits. Oh! Have we flipped it over already? Yes, we have. That's a pretty good spot for it to end up, actually. That's going to make it really interesting. All right. That brings out our freestyler. Now, freestyle is only going to be 1 minute. So keep that in mind. 1 minute freestyles out here, not super long. Got to give him a chance to roam around. And the Monster Mutt Rottweiler will be first. Here we go. His time is off. Such tight quarters here. It's going to be a tough track to maneuver. "30 seconds in right now." Doing a little donut, going around the truck that's on the track with 10 seconds left. Oh my. That is it. His time is up. Monster Mutt Rottweiler is done. Let's see those scores in the comments. Cool Man is going to miss like 4 freestyles. All right. Ryan Crow with a 7. Life Changer with a 7. Rob with an 8.812. Jay and Josh with a 7.261. Liama with a 7.3. Devi with an 8.152. You guys are getting a little generous out there. All right, that is it. Scoring is closed. Clysed. The score is a 7.44 for the Rottweiler. Pretty consistent with what he's been putting down all night. And that'll bring out Hotsy. Who man's gonna miss Hotsy? What a goober. All right. Hotsy's ready to go. Oh boy, he's going for the truck. Kind of gotten in his way there. I do like that he went for it, though. Alright, having a pretty good run with 18 seconds left. Now, you have to remember, there's no backflip on this track, so you've got to make something happen. And Hotsy's getting some nice air. He's got time for one more move here. Alright, that'll do it for Hotsy. Oh my! Gonna have to save it! Hotsy with a great save! Boom! At the end of the run. That was great. Hey, that's a pretty good freestyle. That could win. We'll see. We'll see if it's enough to do it. I don't remember if Rockwell Red is out here. I don't think it is. No, it is not. Alright. Let someone send it out of the pits? Alright. I mean, not that easy to do, but... Oh, who man, you just missed Hotsy's freestyle. Womp womp. Your husband, Kurt Kramer? Alright then. Yeah, you shouldn't have left. You shouldn't have left. That was on you. You missed Cold Z. Alright. Scores are closed. Got a couple different scores here. Very, very different. It's going to be an 8.49 for Hotsy. That is a good number. But will it be beaten? We will find out. Rockwell Red will be up next. Off by jumping through the little pro truck there. Oh my, did I break something up there? This truck is reacting very weird right now. Such tight conditions here. Close quarters. You got to be strategic with your jumps. Don't want to overdo it. Rockwell Red has 12 seconds left. Oh my, broke the 4-link bar and the back right wheel. What in the world? Well, got time to make one more move. But Rockwell Red's a little bit toast, and that is the end of the run. So that was something. All right. Well, that was a run right there. That happened. Iron Man's gonna be up next. I don't know if I can... Yeah, I can. All right. All right, don't forget, if you're here, you can get your scores and you can comment them down below and you can be a part of the action. We've got more people here that are not scoring than are, so take a chance to take a vote. Your voice matters. The numbers actually really... Your scores do make a difference. Yes, Who Man, you do have a lot of power, but don't overuse it there. All right, the score for Rockwell Red, 8.32. That is second place. Which will bring out Iron Man. You wanted to send out of the pits, you got it with Iron Man. Oh, I forgot that there's a wheel in the way. Hold on. Oh, come on now. Hold on. Can you not? Just stay there. Thank you. I'm also going to take this off the track. I think that's pretty fair. Okay, let's get back to it. Alright. Resume. Oh boy, bad resuming there, but he actually pulled off a save, so that kind of worked for Iron Man. Oh my, that's big air. You got to make something happen when you can't backflip. And with 30 seconds in, Iron Man is kind of doing that. The air he's getting is crazy right now. Oh boy, hold it together, Iron Man. He got a save out of it. Oh! Trying to pull another save out of it here. Oh my goodness, what a save. And that's the end of the run. Iron Man getting a little wonky out here in Baltimore. That's funny, Liamo. I like that. All right. We've got pretty much 4 judges right now. Who Man, Life Changer, Liamo, and Jay and Josh. They're the ones determining this event. If you're watching, you can have a hand. You can have a hand. All right. Closed. The score for... Oh, DV, you just missed it. You got to be quicker than that, buddy. The score for Iron Man is... 9.4, and that is your new leader. Hello, Jason Brown. Earthshaker will be next. Going for the same jump that he hit in Sky Wheelies there. Oh my, watch the landing. Got some good flow right now. Got himself 7 seconds left. This will be his last move. Alright, that is it for Earthshaker. His run is done. Pretty solid showing. What did you guys think? I think that was the best flow we've had today. Iron Man had the big wow moments, but Earthshaker had the flow going for a while. So we'll see what you guys thought. Did Tailgater ever compete in Monster Jam? Yes. Yes, it did. Well, Jason, I would assume it's pretty simply just Jason. What's up, Delta? How's it going? We are more than halfway through Freestyle. You're getting to catch the last 3 runs here. Nope, Gravedigger's out there. What are you doing? Yes, you did. You did make it, DV. I'm proud of you. Very proud of you. All right. The scores are in, and the score is an 8.61 for Earthshaker. So that's not a bad score. It is second place. That's not very nice, Who Man? Gravedigger is your next competitor. He is our 6th competitor out tonight. He's going to have to make something happen. He has had a bit of a disappointing day. Oh, this is what you meant? I didn't realize that, but I figured it out now. All right. He is off. Oh my goodness! Look at that air! That was nuts! What a way to start! Now the flow is not quite what we saw at Earthshaker though. He's only gotten 2 moves in 25 seconds. Oh boy, there goes a 4-link bar. Oh no, there goes Gravedigger. That 4-link bar just totally collapsed the truck. And he's going to be done right there. Wow. Well, he started with a bang, but let's see what you guys thought for the scores. I'm going to park him up here, if I can. Oh! Sorry, just giving his crew chief more work to do. That's okay. Get his, there we go. I could probably get this up here, too. Oh! No, 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 not that way, not that way, not that way. Over here. Alright, whatever. We'll just leave it. I don't really care. Oops. Well, that was too bad. That could have ended a lot worse, but... Well, Delta was the first. Very, very, very true with that. That air was crazy. That was a huge, huge jump. But I don't know if it'll be enough. With 2 trucks left to go, it's going to be tough. Scores are closed. And numbers are a little all over the place here, but it is going to get a 5.9. So Gravedigger leaving 30 seconds on the clock. It's going to kill him. Going to kill him. That'll bring out Barely Tame. Here he comes. Off and running. Didn't really get a good jump off of that. Going for a stoppie. You got to do what you can on this track to get those points. "25 seconds in already and not much to show for it, so it's going to need to pick it up. Still has 15 seconds to go. Oh my! Oh my! Whoa! He's stuck there! Oh my goodness, he's stuck! That's hilarious. Well, that's a souvenir for the fans, I guess. I mean, he filled the clock, so... He did fill the clock, and with one truck left. That's a pretty good run. We'll see if he can get beaten, or we'll see if he can beat anyone else. When's the next stream? I don't know, to be honest. Have you done the Arlington, Texas show? No, not yet. Scores are making their way in. The poor fans, they just got a monster truck in their lap. Isn't that great? Isn't that everyone's dream? Alright, scores are closed. It is a 7.84 for Barely Tame. And that's going to bring us to Bounty Hunter, your final competitor. And he is going to start with a little popper. Got a graveyard of trucks out there. No pun intended. Got Barely Tame still in the stands. Dan Evansing over the track. That's pretty fun. I like that. Whoa! What the heck was that? Alright, that works. Bounty Hunter trying to triple down out here. He's going crazy. He's going into the pits. He's got 15 seconds left. He's got 10 seconds to go. Oh my goodness, he's going to go for some huge air, but he's smoked the wall. He's going to have just enough time to do it. At the end of his time, Bounty Hunter... Oh! That was nuts. That was great. What a way to go out. I thought for sure he was going to hit the video board up there, but he did not. That was nuts. What a way to finish out the night. That was so great. That was so sick. Between the cork flip and then the biggest air in arena history. That was awesome. Wow. That was great. That was great. Trying to take down Iron Man, who is your current leader in freestyle with that 9.4. The scores are coming in right now for what was an awesome freestyle out of the Bounty Hunter. He won Sky Wheelies. He won Racing. He's going for broke today in Baltimore. He knew he needed to have a pretty good event because he entered this day in 5th place. He's trying to make sure that he stays on because the bottom 4 of this series are kicked off. So he knew, he was like, he's got to go for broke here tonight. Try and keep himself on this series. Scores are locked in. The score for Bounty Hunter is a 9.48. He is your winner in freestyle and an awesome showing in this event today. What a night. He goes back-to-back in freestyle, by the way, because he won it in the very first event with an 8.8. He comes out here tonight. He grabs a 9.48 and is your winner in Baltimore. A stellar showing. Almost got the Bounty Hunter sweep. I mean, a trifecta. Not easy to triple down, especially in an arena, and especially if you're not in a truck named Gravedigger. But Bounty Hunter just came out and did a great job. A really great job. And don't forget, we've got to get an encore. This is Beam Monster Jam. So we'll give you a little encore out here. I have a different idea. Hold on. Oh. Alright. We're going to do something a little fun here. Okay. We're going to do a fire and ice freestyle. Obviously, I can't do them at the same time, but we're going to have Dragon Fire and Dragon Ice. This truck is so pretty, by the way. Oh, took off the wing. Oh, I thought I could pull it off, and I did! Let's go! The 8-pack backflip off the tires. That is it for the Dragon Fire. Very fun. What a beauty. I mean, that is... Whew. Get a good look. Get a good look. Pretty. Very pretty. Is there not a regular Dragon Ice? I mean, I'll do that, but... And I guess there isn't. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, there is. Okay. Sometimes they just word them differently. Alright. Here comes the Dragon Fire. Or Dragon Ice. I don't know what I'm saying. And for fun, let's do the in-cab cam. That was nuts. Oh, clip the truck. Oh my. Oh, flipped her over. We'll do one in the regular cam just because I know you guys want to see that. But I wanted to I wanted to do a little first person action there. What the heck? I didn't even touch anything. Oh, there's bike racks over there. Alright, Dragon Ice. Let's see it again. Oh my. Well, it's not going to last very long. But we're still going to let her rip. Oh my. Whoa! That kind of worked. Nice. Now that is neat. Very neat. Let me see if I can get the free cam out here and get a nice shot. Oh no, 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 no. Park. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That was great. That was great. Try to hit the video board. I can try. I can try. I will do my best. Fine. Just for you, I'll try and hit the damn video board. I don't know what to do it in, but we're going to try. Let's see. Oh, perfect. The Monster Jam truck. All right. Let's see if it can be done. Ooh, that was close. Now, if I do this again, no. Oh, I don't know what I just did there, but it did something. Oh, broke the tie rod, that's for sure. I'm going to give it one more try for the good old college try, but I don't think it's possible. But we're going to see. No, that didn't work either. Tried a different tactic that didn't quite work. I don't know. I'll give it one more go for you, but that's going to be it. Oh, that's about as close as it comes right there. That's great. Yeah, that's how you end it right there. That's awesome. Just a truck wedged into the stadium. All right, well, let's tally up the overall points for the day, and then we will be on our merry way for the evening. It's evening for you guys. It's not evening for me, but that's okay. Bounty Hunter, though, back-to-back wins. It's pretty big. All right. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate that. So, Bounty Hunter, who won racing, also took home... So, Bounty Hunter got 8 in racing. 3 and 2 wheels, so that's 11. Then another 8, 19, and then 27 on the day for Bounty Hunter. That's most definitely going to be your overall, but we'll wait and find out. Iron Man got 7 in racing, 2 and 2 wheels, so 9, then 3, so 12, and then 7, 19. Iron Man got 19 on the day, matching the exact total he had in the first show. Rockwell Red got 6 in racing. Then another 6, so 12. Then he got 4, so 16. And then he got another 4, so 20 for Rockwell Red. A pretty consistent day, but not enough for him. Monster Mutt Rottweiler got 5 in racing, then got 1, then 2, and then another 2. So 9 for the Rottweiler. Not a great day, but we're not expecting much from him. There's got to be a few who, don't do very well. Gravedigger got 4 in racing, 4 and 2 wheels, so 8. Then got 5, so 13, and then got 1. So 14 points for Gravedigger. Not a good day at all. He's going to need to bounce back. Earthshaker got 3, then 8, so 11, then another 6, so 17, and then another 6, so 23 for Earthshaker on the day. Pretty good, but that is second place at the moment in the overall point standings. Barely Tame got 2, then he got 5, so 7, then 7, 14, then he got 3. So he got 17 on the day. Barely Tame will overtake a Gravedigger in the points standings, as I'm sure a lot of other drivers will as well. Hotsy got 1, then he got 7, so 8, then he got 1, so 9, and then 5, so 14 for Hotsy. So we will add up. Your overall event champion for the event was Austin Minton in Bounty Hunter. Gravedigger has 38 points on the series. Barely Tame has 40. Iron Man has 38. Earthshaker has 42. Bounty Hunter has 46. Rockwell Red has 35. Hotsy has 29. And Monster Mutt Rottweiler has 19. So, in one moment here, I will give you the points standings on the series. All right, so in first place on the series with 46 points is Bounty Hunter. In second place with 42 is Earthshaker. Those two would be the drivers currently going to the World Finals. Neither of them were in the top 2 after last event, so a big shift for both of them. The next 2 spots on the series are 3 and 4. Those are the drivers who would not be going to the World Finals, would not be eliminated, but will stay on an arena series. That is Barely Tame with 40 and Gravedigger with 38. Then you get to the bottom 4. These 4 trucks would be eliminated, gone forever. Iron Man with 38, tied with Gravedigger. Rockwell Red with 35, Hotsy with 29, and the Monster Mutt Rottweiler with 19. Rottweiler's probably going to be out of it at this point. It's also going to be really tough for Hotsy. But the top 6 spots right now, or the top 5 spots right now, are only separated by 8 points. That is one whole competition. And in the arenas, anything can truly happen. With 2 shows left to go, still anyone's game on this series. Obviously, Bounty Hunter with the 4-point lead after a really big day feels good, but he's got to follow it up. I mean, Gravedigger was in first entering the day with a pretty solid lead and now finds himself in 4th place. Anything can shift at any given moment. That's the beauty of these arena series. But this is a fun one. I'm glad you guys were able to be a part of it. And it has been really, really great to have you all here. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you all in the next.